It's time for the Trucker John live stream. Gonna be a good time. Oh yeah. The Trucker John live stream. Come along for a good time. It's a good time, good time, good time, good time. Trucker John live stream. Be a good time, gonna be the time of your life. Gonna talk some shit, hush your mouth. Gonna talk a little smack. Gonna talk whatever comes of it. You're gonna always wanna come back. Well yeah, it's the Trucker John live stream. He's the biggest, baddest, funniest mother you've ever seen. Watch your mouth, he's headed south. Not even sure what that means, but if it's one thing I know, the Trucker John live stream is the best thing you've ever seen. Shots of the Trucker John live stream, on a good time. Oh yeah, the Trucker John live stream. Come along for a good time. It's a good time, good time, good time. The Trucker John live stream is gonna be a good time. Gonna be the time of your life. Gonna talk some shit, hush your mouth. Gonna talk a little smack. Gonna talk whatever comes of it. You're gonna always wanna come back. Oh yeah, it's the Trucker John live stream. He's the biggest, baddest, funniest mother you've ever seen. Watch your mouth, he's headed south. Not even sure what that means, but if it's one thing I know, the Trucker John live stream is the best thing.
It's time for the Trucker John live stream. Gonna be a good time. Oh yeah, the Trucker John live stream. Come along for a good time. It's a good time, good time, good time. Trucker John live stream. It's gonna be a good time. Gonna be the time of your life. Gonna talk some shit, hash your mouth. Gonna talk a little smack. Gonna talk whatever comes of it. You're gonna always wanna come back. Oh yeah, it's the Trucker John live stream. He's the biggest, baddest, funniest mother you've ever seen. Watch your mouth, he's headed south. Not even sure what that means, but if it's one thing I know, the Trucker John live stream is the best thing you've ever seen. It's time for the Trucker John live stream. Gonna be a good time. Oh yeah, the Trucker John live stream. Come along for a good time. It's a good time, good time, good time. Trucker John live stream. It's gonna be a good time. Gonna be the time of your life. Gonna talk some shit, hush your mouth. Gonna talk a little slack. Gonna talk whatever comes of it. You're gonna always wanna come back. Oh yeah, it's the Trucker John live stream. He's the biggest, baddest, funniest mother you've ever seen. Watch him now, he's headed south. Not even sure what that means, but if it's one thing I know, the Trucker John live stream is the best thing you've ever seen.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for. Trucker John.
All right, the mic is on. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Let's see, what should we put? This is still sort of the 4th of July weekend. Let's see. Just put a little decoration on the wall here. How about this one? Fuck Trump. It's got a little red, white, and blue in there. There we go. Oh, let me shut off the AC. Hey everybody, it is 11:15 here in Nevada, at Las Vegas, Pacific time zone. And it is already 105 degrees. We're expecting a high of 115, I believe. It's July. I remember last July it was a scorcher, as most Julys here are. This does seem to be a little warmer though. I haven't checked to see if we're above average, but I suspect even though this is July and it's hot here, I think we're a little bit above average because I think we're usually under 110, the 105s, 108s, and we are consistently hovering around the 120s. 115, 117, 118, 119, and that's the way it's going to be for probably the rest of the month. We'll see what August is going to bring. Now, I remember last year, August, I was expecting August to be just as hot as July, but actually it wasn't. But last year, we didn't have like El Nino. I think we got this El Nino thing going. Anyhow, let's say hello to the chat. We got MJ Daniel in there first. Good morning. In the fight for America against Mad King Trump, the flatulent. So my little fuck Trump there is kind of appropriate. Mish is here. Good morning. Shanna's Tigri is here. Chris is here. Tim Nelson, one of our Tims, is here. Good to see you. Checking in. Robert Perez says, good morning, driver and all trucklers. I can dig the trucker surf music, but the country music is not my thing. My thing? That's like a loud question mark, I guess. Carrie C is here. Good to see Carrie C. It's always good to see Carrie C. Mish is here. Chris. Serena Monkey. Why do I feel like the music is what hitchhikers in your cab are really screaming stop about? I don't know. Because that's all they would have to scream about? Perhaps. Roxanne Armfield is in the driver's lounge. Let's see who we got. There's Mish. I was just over near you 15 minutes ago. Car said 85. Robert Prislava, Ukraine, and happy Saturday. James Hiramio is in the driver's lounge. Here's Johnny. That's what he says right there. Here's Johnny. Richard's here. Big massive dumps elements of bathrooms. Okay. Thanks, Richard, for being here. Thanks for chiming in. Thank you very much. Good to see you. Serena Monkey. Okay, you are getting demoted from the big screen to phone. Sorry, but there are PlayStation trophies to earn, and I intend being the first to do them. As long as I'm on a screen. Richard says, I just celebrated my 77th birthday yesterday, 77 sunset strip time. Oh, that's right. I think we were talking about that the other day. About the 77 sunset strip thing. Let's see. We got Don O'Leary is here. Good to see Don. Hello, Don. 56 Nick Rich is here, like number 27. Good day again. If you stick around, Nick, there just might be some appearances by some of your favorite. I'm not even going to call them filters. It's kind of demeaning to call them filters, but you know what I mean. Harry KP's here. Let me see. Let me move this a little bit. I don't know. How's that look? Is it all right? I guess we're all right. Where was I at? Oh, Harry KP, siesta all in the shade. I got it made in the shade. Mish says, yes, it's not that high in comparison to everyone else, but it's a scorcher for us. Richard says, I hope Trump ends up in prison and the inmates have their way with him. Yeah, we had that conversation yesterday, or was it yesterday? And I was saying like, ugh, ew. I think Trump might be even too nasty for the inmates, maybe. I don't know. But it'd be nice to see, right? It'd be nice to find out, but by that I mean it'd be nice for him to go to prison. I don't want to see that shit, but... Hey, Doug G says howdy. Well, howdy back at you, Doug G. Thanks for being here. Thanks for checking on in to the old Truckers Lounge here. MJ Daniel says, an older guy I see grocery shopping that lives around the block from us has a truck front sticker on his pickup. Good for him. Good for him. It's usually the other way around, huh? We see all these pro-Trump, anti-Biden stuff. So it's good to see people, expressing, an anti-Trump sentiment. Chris says, I'm about to get a bowl of ice and put behind my fan. That seems to help. I think that does help. They used to get the big blocks of ice back in the olden days and put that behind the fan. If you can find a big block of ice. Harry KP says, a hot dog, I guess, is my favorite meat. Quote, nowhere's here. Hint, a Republican Party member. Hi, all. Roxanne Arnfield, good to see you. See you at all is TJ floating on too much muggin'. I don't know what that means. Someone please translate. Sehal's here. Sehal's in the lounge, driver's lounge. Arizona Sunflowers 1, damn it, at 56 Newbridge. Dana Darden is in the house, or in the Truckers Lounge. It's not a house, it's Truckers Lounge, man. Says morning all or afternoon, got my first cup of Java. Good to see you all. Love your fuck Trump sign. Yeah, because, I just can't overexpress how much I hate that motherfucker. I really can't. Let's see. Harry Kippy, I know, less forehead, laughing out loud. Less forehead. I could sell advertising space on this baby. What are you kidding me? What are you kidding me? Nick Rich filters or alternate personalities? I don't know. MJ Daniel, he won't. He will get house arrest at most. But we can dream, can't we, MJ? Don't deny me my dream. To see Donald Trump go to fucking prison. And I think they should at least lock his ass up, at least for like a couple nights or something, before they transfer him to the house arrest or whatever. Big Hook, I come here to hear what I sound like in John's voice. Oh, still crazy after all these years. Yeah, I can't sing either. Still crazy after all these years. Walter Makarovich is here. Good day, Trucker John, and to all in the Truckers Lounge. Thank you very much. Nick Rich 56 says, I noticed on my feed that Orb Rumor got the last post. It was fun at Seha. You guys in your last post things, it's kind of funny. Let's see. We got Roxanne saying hello to Doug G. Chris says, Po Folk AC. Yeah, ice behind the fan. I think it works, though, until your ice melts. MJ Daniel says, I dream of a nice long trip to Gitmo for DJT. Well, there you go. That ain't going to happen either, but hey, man. Dare to dream. Dare to dream. Big Hook, the cap keeps what's left of John's mind from escaping. Yeah. You guys don't like my cap? It's a little snug, but this is a city, Los Angeles City Works hat or something. Let's see here. Where was I at? Harry KP, there goes the mug again. Oh, you mean this mug? Says Las Vegas on it. I need to design me some Trucker John mugs. Because that was my big forehead I was rambling about, laughing out loud, no problems. Well, we can't see your big forehead. The only big forehead we can see is mine. Walter Makarovich, why did George Stephanopoulos, or Stepopoulos, or Sneffalopoulos, just keep asking the same question over and over for 20 minutes? It was bullshit. I didn't watch it, but I have heard similar complaints and sentiments about the old George Stephanopoulos interview. Just once again, showing how the mainstream media is full of shit. And I created a meme to that. If you guys have seen that on my, I posted it here. I posted it all over social media about, or I say, fuck the mainstream media. Yes, sirree, that was my meme that I created. Let's see. Chris says, just remember that Michael Cohen got 36 months for the same offense. Hashtag justice. Yeah, for the 34. Sorry about that. I'm spitting. I'm a spitter. That didn't sound right. Cohen got 36 months, but he's not the president or former president. Let me be abundantly clear on that. Former president. And they're going to treat the former president differently than they do Michael Cohen. Cohen. Whatever the fuck his name is. They just are. But still, even if he gets whatever time they give him, and he gets house arrest, I would love to see, I don't know, 2 weeks or a month in fucking prison. I mean, I'd like to see the whole thing. If he got 20 years or whatever, or life, I'd love to see him do the whole thing in prison. But yeah, I guess we're just spinning our wheels here. We'll just have to see what happens. We don't even know. We don't even know what the sentencing is going to be at this point. Chris says, sure, John, you put the bowl of ice back in the freezer and refreeze it. Oh yeah, there you go. Duh. Big Hook says the interrogation by Stephanopoulos was disgusting. He was trying to get Biden to step down on the air for his own career ambitions, and Biden apparently did not take the bait. Because Biden is smart and does not have dementia, as a lot of these motherfuckers try to claim. He might be slow, and he might have some confusion because of his stuttering, and that might be getting a little worse, but he does not have dementia, all right? And even if he did, even if he fucking did, I would still vote for him over Donald Trump. If fucking Joe Biden croaks, I will still vote for him. So I don't even give a fuck. Sagan says, 56 Nick Rich, weird, I show Orb as second to last. YouTube needs to get its shit together and can't gamble on inconsistent results. Are you guys gambling on who the last person in the chat will be? You guys are funny. Nick Rich says, the 7.5 ounce beer I'm drinking cost me $1.25. Outrageous. Is that good or bad? I don't even know. I just buy my beer at Albertsons. Donald Lear says, I wish New York would have dealt with that SOB years ago. I don't think we would be here. Yeah, you know, but it's hindsight. Hindsight's 2020. Is like, yeah, you know, that's what happens when you give assholes like Donald Trump a break, or you just kick the can down the road, or you just sort of look the other way and hope he'll go away, and then the guy doesn't go away. So hopefully, at least this will be a learning lesson, a learning moment to not do that shit anymore. Let's see. Harry KP, roundness in a Couple Kappa movie? What's a couple Kappa movie? Ton Madness? Hey, can't we all talk about me laughing out, pretend I'm on YouTube TV? Must now subtract cause of spitting. You, Yama, laughing out loud, dare I say, be too much. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I spit like a Yama. Like a, what do you call it? A Yama. Or a camel. I might be spitting like a camel. I don't know. But I don't know, but I had no idea what the other stuff said, what that meant. Amish has all kinds of these little emojis. It's like, I don't know, is it a bear? USA? Maybe that's hug or something? And then smile, Canada. And then, is that another bear? Okay. I'm not good at reading emoji, by the way. James Jaramillo, no access to social media. Right. Whatever it is, yeah, he should be cut off from all that. No internet, no nothing, man. No nothing. Just give him some old VHS tapes to watch of The Apprentice or something. I don't know. Mike H. Mike H is back. Liar Trump gave Biden a perfect economy. All right, I'm just gonna ignore that because it's stupid and it's wrong. And but there's Mike H. right off the bat, just coming in with fucking bullshit. That's Mike H. By the way, if you don't know, is our resident maggot troll. And I don't see Jolie. Jolie must be busy with some family stuff, so I might just have to take matters into my own hands. And, well, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, you're full of shit, Mike H., so you can go fuck yourself. Chris says that was before he was president, though. Actually, that's how he became president in the first place. Yeah, well, he became president because of Russia. It's because of their influence campaigning. And that ties all in with the media, the mainstream media, giving them all kinds of free publicity. It ties in with, all the placement of messages on chat boards or messages pinpointing exact places to work that electoral college. I pin it mainly on his involvement with Russia. That's why he always says Russia, and he always tries to downplay the Russia connection so much, because it's true. Because with Donald Trump, everything is about projection, and every claim is as was Malcolm Nance already said, is a confession. So when he's always trying to downplay the Russia connection, and so why? Well, because it's exactly spot on. It's the Russians that got him into office. Dick Rich, Joe till 28 sounds great. Mike H, I think you have dementia, motherfucker. You're the one who has dementia, you dumbass motherfucker. Big Cook says, Biden listed his accomplishments and Stephanopoulos wouldn't acknowledge that. Yeah, just more mainstream media bullshit. Mike H, Biden's inflation. It was supply shock coming out of a pandemic and greedflation. So again, fuck you, asshole. And if you guys want to pile on Mike H, go right ahead. Just pile on him. Tell him what an asshole he is, because he deserves it. Or either that. I guess there's two things. I've always said don't water the trolls, because whenever you react to them, that's what they want. That's feeding the trolls. Don't feed the trolls. So my philosophy has, but I'm kind of going against that. So Mike H is like a regular. If you guys want to tell, but I don't know. There's two ways of going about it, I guess. We can either pile on and say, hey, what a fucking asshole and a dipshit he is, or we can just ignore him and he can go away, or I could block him, I guess. I guess there's three options. Here. James Hero, we have this Mike H troll again. Yeah, he's back. He's back. Nick Rich, my cold shot is 6%. It ain't wine. Certain Muggy says, I pay 170 pounds, I guess that's what we're calling it these days, for a 500 milliliter can of beer. 220, 220, I guess that's American dollars a can. It's good shit, though. 8 cans are like a liter of vodka. There you go. Roxanne Arfield, I think Mike H is in love with Trucker John. Could be. Could be. A lot of people are. No. Walter Makarovich, I will crawl on broken glass for a mile to vote in November against the MAGA cult and Project 2025. Hear, hear. Don O'Leary, Mikey is back. Nick Rich, the inflation here makes all the necessities expensive in Canada. Up there in Canada, eh? Seha's here. Seha says, and welcome Seha to the driver's house. I started my car with Everclear this morning. I was out of gas. One up that, beer drinkers. That's funny. Good old Everclear. Harry KHB, where doth one hunt usually for your info or happiness, dear Mickey at Mike H? Stephen Clark says FDT. I think I know what that means. Should I just say it? Fuck Donald Trump. It kind of goes along with my little thing there. Say hello, not Trucker John. Don't fuck around. Big Hook says something's different. Everyone has a job that can. Everyone has a job that can have one. Insulin is cheaper. The pandemic fears are greatly eased. We can see what needs fixing. We have a president we can be proud of. Yes, we do. And Joe Biden knows how to get the people together that can address all these problems. He doesn't try to pretend like he knows everything, like Trump. He's like, I could do better than all these generals, and I know better than all the doctors. Only I can fix it. None of that fucking ridiculous bullshit. And whoever believes that kind of shit, like Mike H. and all the maggots, all the Trump humpers, you guys are fucking stupid. And this is coming from a guy who ain't the sharpest tool in the shed, by the way. But I'm still smarter. At least when it comes to seeing the bullshit of Donald Trump and not following Donald Trump. I mean, I do try to put my self in the shoes of, just say, a Republican. Just your normal, average Republican. And it's hard to do because, I mean, I'm a lifelong Democrat. I'm a vote blue no matter who kind of guy. But I wouldn't be a vote blue no matter who if I thought the Democratic Party was a really shitty party. And I'm not saying, like I say, I've said this over and over again. I don't say that the Democrats are perfect. I don't say the party is perfect. They haven't had the greatest strategies over the years. Sometimes they think, well, let's be Republican light. Let's be, a little bit, let's be corporate Democrats or whatever. They strategize and they think that's a good strategy. And I don't always agree with those strategies. But they have always been, at least within my lifetime, at least for my voting lifetime, the lesser of two evils. And not that I consider them to be evil, but we basically have two choices, especially when it comes to president. We only have the two choices, Republican or Democrat. And so I've always felt that the Democrats are not just a little bit better, but quite a bit better than the Republicans. Republicans are shit. And they have nothing to do with me. They have no concern for me, coming out of a middle class, working class family. The Republican Party has never offered me anything. That's why I've always gone with the Democrats, because I've always seen the Democrats as being the party for the working class, for the middle class, and for the poor and the impoverished. That's why I was attracted to the Democratic Party over the Republican Party. Always have, and I think I always will be. But I'm trying to think, if I were a Republican and Donald Trump all of a sudden came on the scene, and in 2015 and 2016 and started winning all these primaries and was was gonna just name the Republican nominee, how would I feel? What would I do? And it's hard. I guess if you're not a Republican, it's almost impossible to think that way. I guess in 2016 you could say, okay, well, I might not agree with the whole pussy grabbing thing would have probably prevented me from voting. Maybe I wouldn't be able to vote for a Democrat because if I were a Republican, I would probably not vote, I guess. And I don't know, did a lot of people do that? Did a lot of Republicans do that? I don't know. Or have they been doing that? I think as time has gone on, more and more Republicans have kind of dropped away. They might not have become Democrats, but they're either not voting or they're sitting it out, just waiting for Trump to go away. I don't know. It's a weird one. When you try to put yourself in their shoes, it's pretty hard. It's kind of it kind of hurts your brain a little bit, I guess. Steve Clark, no, let him stay so we can mock the pussy boy. Well, there are people. I even lost one of my subscribers, our dear Ichabod Deer. I lost him because we got into a bit of a fight one time because of, it wasn't Mike H, but it was another troll who had been putting in some really, disinformation. And we were kind of arguing with them, with the troll, like we do with Mike H. And Ichabod Deer was really upset. He thought I should just immediately block that person or ban that person because of the disinformation they were putting out. So there is that side of it too. Like, should I allow a Mike H to keep putting out disinformation, or should we leave him in there and then we can talk about it and say, no, you're full of shit, and then refute whatever it is he's saying or they're saying. So I don't know. There's different schools of thought, I guess, on how to handle trolls. And like I said, one of them is just don't feed them, and they'll usually go away. Like that. What I mean by that is you just totally ignore them, and if they don't get any, because all they're trying to do really is get a response. They're trying to trigger us. They're trying to get us upset and then respond to them. That's their main number one goal, I think. So if you just ignore them, they usually go away. But I've been remiss in that with Mike H for whatever reason. I engaged with Mike H, and to my own detriment, probably. I don't know. Roxanne says, don't ask Mike H serious questions, dear friends. He is not a serious person, and he is a silly boy. Yeah, there's that too. He's engaging with him. It's kind of futile because, like I said, he's only here to get attention to himself, I guess. Hey, Stephen Clark says, the empty shelves and inflation began in 2020. Biden wasn't president, and Biden didn't tell the Saudis to cut their oil production in April 2020. Yeah, all this stuff, handing Biden a perfect economy, that is such bullshit. Chris Mike H. Biden was ready to sign it until Trump told about the border bill, because I might have skipped something. The R is in the House. To kill it, fuck, he brags about doing that. Yeah, we had a border bill. We got a border bill sitting there. It's still there. I mean, I think they can still bring it up, but. Sam says, Mike H, I would bear your ass for shits and giggles and accept the charges, not, I guess, hide money and cry like a little bitch named Trump. RKP, now we the people make the Democratic Party great. Steve Clark's, and Biden didn't cut the pandemic team in 28. Yeah, I mean they had a whole pandemic response all ready, laid there from Obama. It was all there, ready to go. And and sure, was it von Schitz's pants said, no, fuck that, get rid of that, just because they didn't want to take anything from Obama, Donald Trump, just a complete shit show. And now we can say literally to that. Nick Reed says, I've got a friend in Windsor, Ontario that's been brainwashed by all the right wing crap being broadcast from Detroit. He gets everything free via digital antenna. Fox, the biggest influence. Yeah, Fox. We've talked about Rupert Murdoch and what an evil, despicable, vile human being he is. And how much harm he's caused. Rupert Murdoch, with his media empire, has caused so much, ill, so much, just terrible things in the world because of Rupert Murdoch. Rupert Murdoch might be the most evil person in the world. Because I try to think, there's a list of the most evil people in the world. Rupert Murdoch, Vladimir Putin, I would say, first two to come to mind. And then, and I put Trump, but I think Trump is just a moron. He's a fucking, just a pliable little moron, But he's evil because he goes along with, he goes along with their shit. And then you think about Moscow Mitch. He's pretty evil. He's pretty fucking evil. Look what he did. He's the one that gave us the SCOTUS that we have today. So we can thank Moscow Mitch for all of these horseshit decisions that the Supreme Court's been coming down with. I think we can squarely lay that at the feet of Moscow Mitch. So he needs to go down. His legacy needs to be one of just of being a vile, despicable, worthless human being. James Hermano says, Mike H, stick around, prove yourself. If I could, Mariah, give myself some more. Mish says, trolls need hugs, don't look at me. Fresh out and they smell bad. Walter Markovich, one other thing, Trucker John, when you share the truth from shows like this MAGA troll sends endless spam from international area codes beginning with plus 63 prefixes. F them. Hey, Fancy's here. Never fear, Fancy's here. Good to see Fancy in the driver's lounge. Fancy saying hello to everybody. Kim Chi is here. Good to see Kim Chi. Hello back at you. Harry KP says, any females here let their under armpit hair fly? I like it naturally. Some interesting distraction. Double upper crush. Okay, Harry P. I should not have read that. I don't know if I should have read that out loud. Let's see. Chris says that Trucker John hit him with the facts. Or fact bat. Oh, yeah, with the fact bat. Steve Clark says, I started trucking in 1985. We're the middleman to it all. The Republicans always hurt the working class. They always push migration to help corporate America keep wages low. Yeah, they love cheap labor. They love cheap labor. That's why they would have no problems with bringing slavery back in some form. They do not want to pay people what they're worth. Sayhouse says, you go a little harsh sometimes, Trucker John, in my opinion. That being said, it's your fucking channel. I go a little harsh? Me? Moi? Hello, me? I go harsh? Kimchi says, no trolls must be engaged. Their rainbow hair is fun to twist. Yeah, it's probably best to just not engage them, maybe, and then they usually go away. But sometimes I give into it. Sometimes I take the bait. Big hook. So Republicans say we have problems. We say let's fix it. They say that will cost money. We say what doesn't. They say, but my billionaire doesn't like taxes. We say, nobody does, but life isn't fair. And scene. No. Well, we say, the more you make, the more you should pay, motherfucker. That's what we say. Mish, 11:43, 2:43 for Nick. Oh my gosh, I am like 6 minutes behind. I'm 6 minutes behind. Bonnie Agliotta's here. Good to see you, Bonnie. Thanks for joining us here in the Truckers Lounge. In the Truckers Lounge. We're in the Truckers Lounge, yeah. We're in the Truckers Lounge. We're in the Truckers Lounge. Sorry about that. I'm sorry. 56 X-Rays McConnell, the obstructionist asshole. Mike H. TJ, abort yourself. It's a little too late for that. It's a bit late for that. Because you don't even know what abortion is. You think abortion is murder. And it's not. So Mike H., you once again can go fuck yourself. Hey, Jolie's here. Says, I forgot. I'm in the pool again. Got you on the speaker. Say hello to my MAGA neighbors. Hello, MAGA neighbors. You maggots. Hey, man, you're in the pool, so good for you. Keep cool in the pool. We've been engaging with Mike H. without you. Kimchi, Mike is short for micro, as in penis. Probably got that going on. Harry KP says, hello all, it is fancy. Kim C laughing out loud. Oh, TJ. I don't know why I'm giving Harry KP this accent. Sorry, laughing out loud. Ouch, but hair is natural for humans. Still laughing out loud. It is natural. I just didn't want to start talking about crotches and stuff. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hey, James Arhamio says, hey, Mike H. Too bad your mom didn't, or did she leave you behind and keep the afterbirth? All right, guys. Say how says Big Hook Vic. Some of your ideas have leaned a little right, or learned. I follow you as a centerish. That's a new one. I kinda am to get too fat left. The shit sounds as insane as Trump. I'm sorry. The run-on sentences. My voice just keeps going up as I go through that run-on. Mike H. Mike H has called me a beta male before. So consider that a badge of honor, James, because I think we're really getting to him. When Mike H resorts to the beta male thing, I think that we've really gotten to him. Uh-oh, Jolie took it off. Or somebody did. Hey man, we don't care about your stupid name calling, Mike H. It doesn't affect us. Me and James, we're real men. And you can call us beta males all you want, and it just bounces right off of us. Bing, 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 bing. Because we're like Superman, me and James. And the rest of us real men in here. We don't care about that shit. We don't care about your little name calling. Anyhow, James says, based on your name, do you even know what you are? Jolie just went ahead and put an end to this silliness. Right? She just put the kibosh on that. Hey, Tamara Chance is here. Good to see Tamara. I don't know if I've seen Tamara before in the chat, so welcome. I'd like to give you a nice welcome to the driver's lounge here. And hope that you like the show and subscribe and all that good stuff. Tamara says, always remind conservatives, spelled with a K, by the way, that Jesus asked, who gave more, the poor woman or the rich man? Yes, the poor woman who only gave, a quarter, whatever the denomination was back in those days. She gave one little coin. Or the rich man who gave a whole bunch of coins. But that woman who gave the one little coin, that's all she had. That was everything she had. The rich guy who gave a whole bunch of coins, that was like fucking pocket change. That was like nothing to him. So who gave more? That's what Jesus asked. Thank you, Tamara, for bringing that up. Kimchi says, I am more liberal than Jesus, proudly. Kimchi just with a haymaker, coming in with a haymaker right there. Nick Rich says, trolls try but lose consistently. Because they're losers. Anyhow, Mike H has been dispatched, so we don't need to keep talking about him, I guess. Roxanne Jolie, did you take away our fun? Mr. Spock, fascinating. Live long and prosper and be logical and all that good stuff. Is saying hello to me and to Seha and to everybody else. Kim Chi says, you could call me every name in the book if that is how you feel, but don't lie to me. It's worse disrespect than spitting. Be authentic. Just come at me with the truth, or come at me with, with the truth, I guess. Tamer Chance, one and all. Hey, there you go. Harry KP, oh, extra buttery mel's. Don't know what that means. Nick Rich, who loves more than Jesus? Who loves more than Jesus? Who made the ultimate sacrifice, sacrificing his life, so that all who shall believe will not perish, but shall have everlasting life. Big Hook, say ha. As I recall, you were living in Spain with an alternative lifestyle, and you lean in favor of Republican principles. Okay, now are we fighting? Are we fighting? Big Hook says, I'm progressive. Everyone deserves happiness. Let's not fight. Come on, guys. Let's stick together. Because who says that? Who's that? If we stick together, we win. Is that Tara Devlin? I mean, God dang it. I'm missing up my Tara's. Tara Devlin, not Dublin. Devlin. The one who has the show that I watch. I think she's the one that says, if we stick together, we win, right? So if we stick together, we win. If we show up and vote, we win, right? Let's show up and vote. Vote blue. Let's vote for Joe. Let's ride with Bide. And all that kind of good stuff. Bonnie Agliata says, I got dispatched for saying trolls got a troll. It's satanic, no joke. Really? Where was that at? That wasn't in our chat, was it? That you got dispatched? I don't believe so. Must have been some other chat somewhere. I don't know. Nicholas says, love your enemies, the tough one. Well, yeah. That is a tough one, and one that I often disregard. Mrs. Bach, nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Tamara Chance, SCOTUS 2024 is a wholly owned subsidiary of the Vatican. No more contraceptions for you. Yeah, I didn't think of it from that perspective. Although I think Pope Francis has been more pro, I think, contraception, hasn't he? And that's why they had that schism. They had that guy that they kicked out the other day because he was all upset about how kind of, I don't know if we could call Pope Francis progressive, but certainly as a pope goes, probably the most progressive pope ever, maybe. I don't know, I'm not an expert in popes, but they just excommunicated this one high-ranking, Catholic dude for schism, they call it. Remember we were talking about that the other day. So I don't know if it's the Catholic aspect of it that is influencing SCOTUS so much as it is just right-wing evangelists, Christian evangelists, who they see contraception as, it's not like the Catholics do maybe, but I don't know, they're just weird. They're just weird. They just want to control. They just see it as control. As a control mechanism, I think. But yeah, either way, it's fucked up. Hey, Kim Chi says, Nick Rich, Kuan Yin and Mother Mary to name two gods more compassionate than Jesus. Hey, come on now. Now are we gonna fight about Jesus and Mother Mary and whatever? Seha says, touche, buddy. I'm definitely a whatever. All right, you guys. I'm not gonna read your guys' fights amongst yourselves. Let's all be friends. There's a Tara Devlin. No, there's a Tara Devlin also. Tara Devlin is the one that comes on Hal's show. Tara Devlin. You guys, if you haven't been watching Tara Devlin, you should check her out. She has the Tara Buster show. It was on last night. It's usually on Fridays, and then she'll usually do some weekday shows if she can do them. But yeah, check out Tara Devlin as well as Tara Dublin. And Tara Devlin is the one that says, if we stick together, we win. That's her little catchphrase. Let's see. Say how says, me and Big Hook just playing. That's okay. Yeah, it's okay. I just don't want things to get out of hand. You know how when two brothers are fighting and it's just all slap fighting and it's just all fun and games, and then all of a sudden someone, you know, closes a fist and lands one, and you're like, wait, I thought we were just slap fighting. What the fuck, you know? Hey, Tamara Price. Hey, everyone. Hey, Trucker John. Hey, Tamara Price. Good to see you. Torby Cat's here. Torby Cat says, I do believe that Democrats love their enemies to a fault, probably. We want everyone to have health care and have all the benefits of the USA. However, the Republicans are talking hate of Democrats. And there was a deal. Did you guys hear that? Who was that motherfucker? I think he was a pastor, right? It might have been on Tara's show, Devlin or somebody, or I saw it somewhere. Well, this motherfucker was actually saying out loud that liberals and progressives, they need to be killed. Actually, he was actually saying that people should be killed, and he's like, hey, sometimes you got to kill people, and then whatever. It was such fucking, oh my god! Just thinking about it makes me so angry that this guy actually came out and it was calling for the murder of basically liberals. Some fucking pastor. That is fucking, oh my god, I don't even know what to say. Other than, I would like to kill him. And I shouldn't be saying that. I don't know if that's going to get me in trouble with YouTube or whatever. I mean, it makes me so angry. And that's the kind of shit, man. See, that's the kind of shit. It's like, they gin this up. They're some of these extremists, these right-wing extremers, they gin this fucking violence up, man. They're ginning it up. So when they get their asses kicked in November, there's gonna be pockets of violence somewhere. I don't think it's gonna be a big full-on civil war or anything like that, but there's gonna be these pockets of assholes like that, and people that listen to assholes like that, they're gonna hurt people. And that should not be tolerated. That motherfucker who said that pastor, or whatever the fuck he was, he should be locked up immediately for inciting violence and whatever. That motherfucker needs to go. I don't know his name. Maybe you guys can tell me, or you know who I'm talking about. But that motherfucker, he needs to be locked up, man. Chris says, I saw that too. I think we're talking about the thing. Tim Farrell, I troll Rudy Giuliani's podcast on occasion, not as much as I troll Trucker John's, though. All right, Tim, good to see you. And troll away. Jeannie's here. Hey, good to see Jeannie. James Jaramillo, very godly of him. Pew, pew, pew. Yeah, I forget his name and the whole thing of it, but, oh, God, it made me so fucking mad. Nick Rich says, anger is what they want to generate. I know, yeah, they have no arguments, only hate. They want to trigger us. They want to fucking bait us into a fight. You know, that's they're just trying to bait us into it. And I'm a dumbass that I'll fucking fall for it, probably. Chris said, Trucker John, it's always been that way. Think back to Salem witch trials. Yeah, they just, yeah. So violent, right? And so just kill what they don't believe in. Kill something that's different or whatever, you know. Torby Cat, he's running in North Carolina. He was running for an office. I thought he was some sort of pastor. Whatever it is, the motherfucker, that should not be allowed. I know we have freedom of speech, we have First Amendment, but isn't there a law against advocating for murdering people? Isn't there some sort of law against that? Sayhouse says, I was raised Catholic at Trucker John. It's just is it R? I'm not sure, just trying to say that R 15-minute version of Love Your Neighbor. It's just RGE. Anyhow, Love Your Neighbor bullshit took out of a fiction book, the Bible, right before you go to Denny's and don't leave a tip. I always tip at Denny's, by the way. 20%. Let's see here. Mish says Owen Morgan shows all the insane shit the so-called pastors say. Oh, was that the guy's name? Owen Morgan? Okay, come on, guys. You guys are smarter than me. There's got to be someone that knows the law. There should be a law against openly calling for the murder of other people. There's got to be a law against that. Hey, Brandon Woods is here. Good to see Brandon. Thanks for joining us in the driver's lounge. Says, in truth, we are getting, I guess, to the point of civil war because of Trump and his followers. Yeah, but it's not going to be a civil war like the Civil War. I believe, there could be some more insurrectionists like Jan 6. There could be some pockets of stuff, but they're not going to be able to do a full-on civil war. I don't believe. Oh, Torpicast says his name is Mark Robinson. So apparently there's probably a couple of these assholes. But the one that I saw says, Chris says Mark Robinson is a pastor and is running for governor in North Carolina. Yeah, that motherfucker. Someone. I should not. I better just shut up before I say something I'm going to regret. But, just sort of cut his hamstring. No, I don't know. Rob 4419 is here, and I don't think I've seen Rob here before. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Says I don't think they know why they're so angry either, just to cause chaos. They're angry because they cannot stand anyone to have a different view than they do. They're intolerant of anyone daring to have a different lifestyle than them or a different belief. They're so fucking narrow-minded that if there was anyone that they come across that is different than them, they just go fucking ape shit. That's what and I know it's mind-boggling for us because we're like a big tent thing. We're open. Hey, you want to be gay? Fine. You want to be straight? Fine. You want to be Muslim? Fine. You want to be a Buddhist? Fine. You want to be a Christian? Fine. Whatever. We don't give a fuck. Hey man, the more the merrier. Be you, boo. But the fucking Republicans are like, no, you must be this fucking thing right here. You must be whatever it is that I think that's what you must be. And if you're not in this little thing here, this little narrow thing that I'm looking at, then I must kill you. That's if it's not that extreme, but it's like, then I must lock you up or whatever. They're ridiculous. They're ridiculous. Donald Larry says running for governor, right? And he's black. I don't know. I just was listening to a clip. I didn't see the video, and I don't remember. I thought it was Tara Devlin. But I'm sure it's been played all over the place. Whoever it is, well, I do remember there was a black guy who said a bunch of weird shit. I'm not sure if it's the same guy. It might be the same guy of this latest. Because the other shit I heard, I never heard him say like that some people need to die and they just need to be killed. I don't remember hearing that one before, but I remember hearing somebody said some other weird shit that was really fucking off the wall and crazy. Maybe that's the same guy. I don't know. Whoever he is, he needs to be locked up. Chris says his church should also lose their 501c3. Yes, exactly. Yeah, he's preaching politics. Not only is he preaching politics from the pulpit, but he's preaching murder from the pulpit. So they should at least lose their tax exempt status for sure. Go after him, man. Merrick Garland or whoever, man. Grow some fucking balls, or fucking start going after these assholes. Kimchi says, Tim, what service is that? Causing trouble with my big mouth. Thank you for your service. I don't know. Probably just being a great person. Sam says, my car broke down on Sunday afternoon while me and my kids were screwed. We I guess, watching the entire church drive right by. Church is not about community anymore. No one stopped to help. That sucks. But they were busy. They didn't want to be late for church. Right? Torby Cat says 18 U.S. Code subsection, I guess 373, solicitation to commit a crime of violence. There you go. Slap it on him, Torby Cat. Slap that on him and arrest him. Arrest that man. What about Satanists? Yes, Satanists, sure. I don't give a fuck. Hey, as long as you're not hurting anybody, if you're not hurting anybody else, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, Satanists are welcome in my tent. Atheists, whatever. I don't give a fuck. As long as you're not hurting anybody else, then you are welcome in the Trucker John tent. And I believe the Democratic tent as well. Kimchi says, by the way, send good juju for me and my border to get new jobs. I passed my background check. Well, good for you. So I hereby send all the Trucker John juju your way. And it's not like we're going to run out of it. There's an endless supply of juju. So don't worry, the rest of you in the driver's lounge, we're not going to run out of juju. There's an endless supply of it, but we're going to send all of it over to Kimchi right now. And then we just constantly are growing more. So you guys in the driver's lounge, don't worry. There's plenty of juju to go around. All right. Tim Farrell says, let's just say I'm glad we are on the same team at Kimchi. There you go. Hey, Delta Dawn. Roxanne says, Delta Dawn, good afternoon. Did I skip Delta Dawn? Hey, there's Delta Dawn. I didn't mean to skip over you. Hello. Good afternoon. Good day. Good day to you. Thanks for being here. Always good to see Delta Dawn in the driver's lounge. Big Hook says, Trucker John, I will, out of respect, not say any more to Seha, but I never started it. Okay, now you're sounding more and more like kids, right? Anyone who has followed my post knows that he said was complete. All right, whatever. That's not going down there. You kids, don't make me pull over. Don't make me pull over this car. Chris says, say how that's horrible and so true. I would have stopped for you. But Chris, don't you know they were late? They had to get to church. They didn't have time to stop and help somebody. They had to get to church on time. Tim says, despite what Hal says and how he says he's always right, the internal noise around Biden stepping down is getting louder. Well, it certainly seems that way, but I think it's magnified by the mainstream media. And I don't know if that's indicative of really how the voters, think. We'll just see how it plays out. I'm not worried. Well, I guess I am worried about it, but because I think if he did step down, we might lose. I think we stand a greater chance of losing if Biden steps down than if he stays in, and even if he does show, signs of aging or whatever. I think he needs to stay in. Chris says, say hi. I had a flat tire on the highway one time. Wrote help on the back window of the camper shell and watched a CHP officer drive by us. I know, that's got to suck. Chris says, thank you, Chuck John. In satanic religion, children and animals are sacred. Oh, are you a Satanist? Then you're welcome in my tent. Mish has got coffee going. Got the coffee going. I've pretty much finished my coffee. Yeah, it's pretty much gone. Now I'm switching over to water because I think the coffee dehydrated me. Torby Cat says that Tim Farrell, watch, it'll go away next week. Biden is talking more and starting his campaign. Really, how do you debate a lying convicted felon? Biden was the only one there to debate. And I hope you're right, Torby Cat, and I think you are right. And I hope that Biden just don't. I think if Biden, they're going to debate again, I think Biden just needs to pretend like Trump's not even there and just stick to his talking points, his facts, and don't worry about if the clock is running out. If the clock runs out, the clock runs out. You know what I mean? Don't try to rush. Just don't try to rush, because I think that was the thing with Biden. He's got the stutter, and then there's a clock, and he's trying to get his points out, but he's dealing with the stutter and trying to get the words out, and then at the last second, time is running out, and then he says something like, "We beat Medicare." You know what I mean? So, and when he meant to say we beat Big Pharma, just don't worry about the clock to a point. I mean, you can't be super slow, but I don't know. I think he'll do better, and I'm riding with Biden. So, Fancy says the election is only a few months away, and Biden is not going to step down. Period. Yeah, he's in it. He's in it to win it, and I'm standing by Biden. And like I said, I would vote for a dead Biden over an alive Trump any day of the week. Chris says, Treasure John, I had a neighbor who thought it was more important to get to church than to help a neighbor in need. Yeah, that's just silly. Wasn't there a parable or something that Jesus said, talking about a cow? Something about a cow? You and the cow? Jesus said, I want to party with you. No, he said something like, if a man's cow got sick on the Sabbath, should he not help the cow? The cow? I know. Somehow this relates. I don't know. Maybe Sayhawk can help with this catechism or something, because he went to catechism. But yeah, there's some sort of parable about, observe the Sabbath, go to church, but if you see some sort of emergency happening, you can take care of that emergency and not go to hell. Barney Aguilera, no win situation. Mish says Abigail Disney is making a lot of noise and encouraging other big donors to do the same. Yeah, she's one I've heard over the years that is actually she's probably a billionaire, right? A very rich person who actually seems sane and decent. Delta Dawn, there's a great documentary called Hell Satan. It's very eye-opening on the lack of freedom of religion in this country, and the Satanists are far kinder and more intelligent than MAGA types. Probably. Chris says, Truck John, yes, I am. Well, good for you. No! I don't know. But, hey, man, like I say, as long as you're not hurting anything, hurting anybody, you be you, boo. Big Hook. I am the guy who has the jumper cables and jack and impact wrench in my car that helps folks. The Good Samaritan lesson. Yeah, there you go. That's the one. Good Samaritan lesson is the one I apply. That's another one, right? Rob 4419. Who could have dealt with Trump for 90 minutes, but Biden did? Oh, I know. Who could deal with the stench? Next time they debate, Biden should come out with a clothespin on his nose. He should come out with a clothespin on his nose, and then when he goes to the thing, he goes, "Pardon my clothespin, but this motherfucker stinks to high hell," and that would. And I'm kind of serious. I'm halfway serious. I'm halfway joking, but I'm halfway serious. Chris says, it does on. Yes, we are. I've seen for many years how freedom of religion actually goes. Yeah, and freedom of religion, as long as you believe what I believe. That's how a lot of people think. A lot of these right wingers, these extreme right wingers, a right ringer. I'm a right ringer. Here KP says any Democratic member speaking against President Joe Biden at this time of hot cold war is not supporting democracy or the USA. Corporate Democrats sell out opportunists as well. Yeah, these corporate Democrats, I used to call those blue dogs, and I still do. Cat says, I think Biden heard 45 crapping in his pants laughing out. He was looking at him at the exact same time. Oh, yeah. He was like, geez. Let's see. Hey, William's here. Good to see William. Thanks for joining us in the driver's lounge. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and share button if you would. That would be great. That'd be awesome. Big Hook. Disney is going to lose a lot of business. You thought DeSantis was bad. Dems remember rich fucks who think they are better than everyone else. Whatever. I don't even know what that means. Roxanne, at least now we know who is trustworthy in a crisis and who is a fair weather Democrat. Yeah, the ones. Yeah, we know that's true. They're outing themselves. So we can remember that next time. Let's see. I'm skipping down a little bit because I know I'm like 10 minutes behind in the chat probably. Seha says 2,000 plus religions on the earth. Pick the right one or you're fucked. You're better off putting everything you own on a spin of the roulette wheel. 1 in 36. Bob Almighty is here. Biden in a landslide. Bob Almighty, from your lips to God's ears, or however that goes. But I've been saying that too. That I mean, at least prior to that debate, I was saying that Biden is going to win in a landslide. He won by 8 million votes last time in the popular vote. He's going to win by 20 million votes this time, or 10 million votes. I've kind of changed the number. I think I went from 20 down to 10, but whatever. He's going to. I don't see him. If he won by 8 million last time, I don't see him losing that margin. But it does come down to the Electoral College, and it just depends on how they pinpoint the Electoral College and how that goes, because that's where it's going to be close. But yeah, I think still I'm still riding with Biden all the way, and I do think he's going to win, because I think most people even in that debate they just saw what a blubbering lying piece of shit that Trump is. Tim Farrell says Biden was not great in his interview last night. The party should rally around Biden, and any talk of him needing to step down waits until Trump is defeated. It would be in an honorable way for Joe to go. Yeah, if he wants to step down after the election, then fine. I have no problem with Kamala Harris being president. None whatsoever. But anyhow, I still think Biden's going to win. Big Hook says, never forget Walt Disney was no saint. I really don't give a fuck about Walt Disney. Mish says, I don't know why am I doing this? Misha says she's withholding money, TJ, unless Biden steps down and encouraging others. She's not a good guy here. Oh, okay. Well, I thought she'd already had been a pretty good and decent person, but yeah, I didn't know what she was doing. So, okay, so she's one of the big donors that's withholding money. Yeah, so yeah, I don't like her. Delta Dawn, can you believe Trump denied knowing anything about Project 2025? In the next sentence, he said he didn't agree with some of their ideas. I know, he totally contradicted himself. Like, I didn't know anything about him. But there's a lot of things in there that I disagree with. How can you disagree with something if you don't know anything about it? That's where he should just stop. So if he's going to deny involvement or knowing about it, then that's where you stop. You just say, hey, I don't know. What are you talking about? I've never heard of it. And then boom, that's the end of it. You don't keep going on and going, but I don't agree with this and I don't agree with that. And hey, by the way, I wish them luck. That's just what a moron he is. It's another example of what a fucking moron Donald Trump is. Not only a moron, but he's a lying moron. Let's see. I'm just skipping down a bit here. Chris says, Trucker John, I will admit that I've never read the Holy Bible all the way through. Damn thing kept bursting into flames. That's funny. That's funny. Greg Edmonds says, can anyone imagine Trump sitting down with a hard questioning journalist like Biden did with Stephanopoulos? Nope. And when he has been around anyone that would be, I don't know if Woodward was hard hitting, but Bob Woodward apparently was able to get Trump to just be completely open when he was talking about how he was intentionally sabotaging his COVID response. That interview should probably be on a continuous loop somewhere, because if that doesn't show the maggots, what a fucking just dishonest person that Trump is, that I don't know what will. Kim Chi says, fact, real Satanists don't think Satan is real. It is a concept and I guess a fuck you to Christianity, immorality, and external fear, witches approve. So the witches and the Satanists are joining up. Torby Cat says, Big Hook, Big Hook, I had to hold the guy's neck. No one else stopped. The cop even said, you're the only one that stopped. I kind of skipped some of the threads here, but good on you for stopping, Torby Cat, and helping somebody. Hey, Seha gifted 10 Sugar John memberships. Thank you so much, Seha. I do greatly appreciate that. Thanks for helping support the show. That helps support the show and keep us going and growing. So now we got some members there, new members. Thank you so much, Seha. That's awesome. I appreciate it. Yeah, we got Walter McCaravis, To Serve Man, Richard Gregor, Pamela, Joanne Golly, Bomax Enterprises, Bomax, Calf, James Rhodes, Captain Cheeto. Hey, Captain Cheeto. And Brandon Woods. Thank you, Seha. That's great. That is pretty awesome of you. Let's see. William says, if Trump says he knows nothing about something, it means he knows everything. If he says he knows everything, it means he knows nothing. Yeah, there's a lot of opposite talk with him. Seha says, got you, Cheeto. You were hiding. Although sometimes I think it might not be that they're lurking when they get those, because somebody the other day got one, and they said they weren't even on here, but they got an email, and then they came on. So I don't know how you get an email if you're not a member. I don't know. But so Captain Cheeto may or may not be lurking, but it might not be a 100% thing. But if Captain Cheeto wants to come in and say hi, we'd appreciate it. Everyone's welcome to say hi, Chris says, many of those who voted for Trump in 2020 are dead now, thanks to, a lot of he killed off a lot of his base, a lot of his maggots with his anti-COVID policies. Yeah, a lot of his base got killed off. Kimchi pronounced law? I don't know what we're talking about. I didn't know what that's about. I'm sorry. Nick Rich says, Joe Biden is a great president. Why ask him to step down? I know. I think because they buy into the whole thing, that they think that he looked bad at the debate and the people are going to vote for him now. But I don't think that a debate had that effect. And I think the media is overblowing it, and then whoever else goes along with that idea, they're sure to give them a big, kind of platform. Rob 4419, because the mainstream media, they want the fucking horse race. They don't want Biden to run away with it. They need the horse race, which is disgusting. They should just be concerned. We talked about this yesterday. They should just be concerned about the news and providing a service to the people by providing news, not getting involved with creating horse races for their ratings. Rob 4419 says, I'm still furious when he stalked Hillary. Yeah, the moderators didn't know anything. Yeah, I'm like Stephanie Miller. I'm going to die angry about Hillary, because I think she would have been a fantastic president. Mish says, Bob Woodward showed his true colors. Yeah, I guess he came out lately with something that we don't like. I'm going to ignore Mr. Spock because it sounds like he's trying to start a fight. Amongst our chatters, we don't want to fight amongst each others. I don't want to have to pull over the car. Trevor Cat, his phone conversation with Bob Woodward should be replayed. Yes, like on a continuous loop. I guess Harry was giving out TMI again. Harry, what have I told you about that? Big Hook, Stephanopoulos caught Trump saying for the camera for Mulvaney to leave the room because he ruined an interview take and asked if he could start over again and delete the original. Huh. I didn't see that. I'm just skipping down, guys. I'm skipping down on some of the chats. So if I skip you, don't take it personally. It's just me trying to get a little bit caught up here. Now here's Jolie. It says, you don't have to be here to get a membership. The email is to help you back if you haven't been around for a while. Yeah, and the other day somebody gifted I think it was Michael who gifted some, and then I think it was Steve or somebody came in and said, hey, I just got this email. I wasn't even watching, and I just got this email said I got gifted a membership, so I'm here, Brandon Woods, I am lurking and I am a Satanist. Boy, Satanists in the house. Satanists are being represented today. Satan is a concept of free will towards religion. Wow, hey, who knew we had so many Satanists in the driver's lounge? And I'm all for it. Because I consider myself to be just agnostic Christian, if that makes any sense. It is what it is. It is what it is. Let's see here. Big Hook, yeah, the cough incident, Mish. I don't remember the cough incidents. What was the cough? What about the cough? What about the cough incidents? What about it? Jolie says, worked for me with the 5-8. Hadn't been there a while. Now I'm back over there. I've been seeing the 5-8 pop in my feed. I don't think I've clicked on it. Because I kept thinking that was like some sort of Fox News thing or something. Hey, Bob Carmody's here. Says, hello, folks. Did I miss Hal? Well, if you're just now watching anything, then you did. Because he was on from 9 a.m. to about a little after 11 a.m. Pacific time. But we're here, hanging out. After show hangout. So welcome, Bob Carmody, to the Driver's Lounge, where we just, shoot the shit. Mish says, Bob Woodward put his own greed over good of the country. Money. It's the root, the greed. No, greed. Wait, no. The love of money is the root of all evil. Not money, the love of money. So I don't love money, but I sure do want a lot of it. Anyhow, whatever. Yeah, money can corrupt. Can be a corrupting force if you get hooked onto it. I think money. I think there are a lot of really, 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 really rich people, I think, become addicted to money. And what do you do when somebody's addicted to something? You take it away from them. So don't get addicted to money if you want money. Say, this is waves gonna kill me. This is waves gonna kill me? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. But I did skip some stuff, so maybe that's why I don't understand. I think Chris and Mr. Spock are fighting. Don't make me pull over. Let's see. Seha. What? Seha? You gifted 20 more? Seha. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Maybe I shouldn't skip your your post so much. I don't know. But thank you. That's so. So we got Hedge Enemy again. CN, Silly Willy, Jungle Jane, Kathy LaCroix, Mark Dodd. Welcome. If you guys are here lurking, or if you're not here and you show up at some other time, welcome to the Driver's Lounge. Welcome. Courtesy of Seha. So if any of you just got some memberships and you come in and you have someone to thank, it's Seha. Thank Seha. Lori Love, Rob Saunders. Mish says, you're doing fine today, 12:31. I'm about 4 minutes behind, but I did skip a lot. Stan Benner, Lucky Star, 888. Chris Welch. I'd love to see you all you guys come in and say hi. Suzanne Foriasepi. Our Suzanne's got a membership. Robin M. I haven't seen Golf Marine. Those are some familiar names. Roxanne says, very nice. Say hi. Yes, very nice. Maybe these folks will come in and stick around a little bit. Marsha Jones, updated just now. Thank you, Say hi. That's pretty cool of you, man. Pretty cool. Let's see. Jason Areno, say hi with 20 more. Big Hook. Guess Woodward is not going to be getting any Biden interviews. Mr. Spock, I will give you Aaron Raw as an example. Laughing my fucking ass off. Smart but a gimmick joke. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. So you're talking about Aaron Moses' brother? I don't know. AMCM? Biden. Hey, thanks AMCM for being here. I don't think I've seen you in the chat before, so thank you so much for being here. I hope you hit that like button for me, subscribe, and share. Let's share the show. Hit that share button. That's a big way of helping the show grow. Nick Rich says there will eventually be a woman as president in the White House. Who and when is the question? Yeah, eventually there will be. It might be Kamala Harris. Who knows? Am I saying it right? Because I know we jump on the maggots for mispronouncing her name, and I think I could have sworn that one time during the debates in 2020, that she said, I thought she said, it's just like Pamela, but with a K. So then I thought, okay, her name must be pronounced Kamala. I could have sworn she said that. But now I'm hearing everybody say, I think Kamala. So I'm still confused. And I don't mean to be that confused guy that, I'm not trying to make fun of her name, or I'm not trying to intentionally mispronounce her name as some sort of thing of, what like the maggots do. But, I still, I think I'm saying it wrong. I don't know. And I don't mean to. I don't mean to. I don't really mean to do it. Come on, just say it right. What are you, some sort of moron? You can't say, well, no, I can't say it either. Is it Kamala? Kamala? Kamala. Or is it like, whatever. Now you got me doing it, Trucker John. See, this is what you do. You get into my head. You're getting into my head, man. Get out of my head. All right, calm down, everybody. Hey, look, I just hope everyone's feeling good. I know I'm feeling good. I'm kicking back, relaxing. I hope you guys are having a great Saturday. Okay, we'll figure out how to pronounce Ms. Harris's name eventually. We'll get it worked out. Don't worry, you're not a maggot if you mess up the name a little bit. I know that you, Trucker John, and even Tough Cookie, you guys have good intentions. Okay, so don't worry about it. All is well. Okay, you guys are all well-meaning. I know you guys. Okay, so don't worry about it. Everything's cool. We cool. Everything's copacetic, and we're just gonna keep moving along here. All right. And you guys in the chat, hey, thanks for being here. Make sure that you get along now. Let's all get along, and just we can have our disagreements, but let's just be cool. Be cool, man. Like me and Tough Cookie. To be quite honest, I kind of don't really like the guy, but hey, I don't hate him. We get along. We get along. All right, so there you have it. Purple Beard Guy and Tough Cookie, man, they just jumped in here all of a sudden. I'm just sitting here minding my own business, and they just jump right in. Sale says, give me my money back. Trucker John, I tripped on my dick, laughing my ass off. Wow, well, that's just that alone. That's impressive enough. Yeah. Bob Carmody, I love money, all money to handle, to touch, to smell, the rain wash, Lauren, the lure of the lyra. There you go. Bob Carmody just laying down something there. Just laying it down. Rob 4419, we need President Biden for the planet. Absolutely. Part of that 2025 project, I was reading, somebody was doing some highlights of it. I think it might have been Dean, Dean, what's that guy's name? Anyhow, one of the things in the Project 2025 is to just do away with all the green renewable and just keep pumping out fossil fuels. That's part of Project 2025, man. Bob Carmody, we know, John. I don't know what you know because I don't remember what that's in reference to. Sorry, Bob. I'm just behind the chat and I forget what I said or what you're referring it to. So, but it's good to know that you know. I believe you do know. Delta Dawn, Chris, I'll take a beer, please, and thank you. I've got some cold ones in the fridge right now, waiting. Just got my name on them. Mr. Spock says, money, money, money. My dollar bills could buy the Brooklyn Bridge. There you go. Oh my gosh. I'm looking down in the chat and Sehal, you gifted 10 more. What? Sehal. Man, I'm going to start blushing here in a minute. Harry KP, future President Harris, maybe, and drop the first name. You schnooky cookies. I don't know. Anyhow, Harry KP, take a bath, purple dude. Did he look a little dirty? I don't know. Did he look a little dirty to you? Say, how in the hell did I miss Bob Carmody? Oh shit, there I go again. Here I go again on my own. Hey, Nick Rich said he liked that purple beard guy showing up all of a sudden out of nowhere. Chris Welch says, thank you for the membership. Thank you, Seha. It's all the Seha. Thank you, Seha. Here's some more. We got Nelson Silva, Stacy McCann, Megman, Blue Velvet JWG, Karen Bass. Hey, I remember Karen Bass before. Robert Reynolds, Janelle Espinoza. Yeah, that was one of our other Janelles. Pup Kiono. Eric Kibbe says 10 more. Maria Warner. Paisley Jane. What happened to Paisley Jane? I haven't seen Paisley Jane in forever. I remember Paisley Jane used to come in the chat all the time. Paisley Jane, what happened to you, baby? Come on back. Come on back. Don't be that way. But thank you, Seha. Thanks for that. Let's see, what is that now? Is that 40 memberships? Seha just on a tear. On a tear. Walter Makarovich, how can you know anything about Project 2025 when it was written by someone in your 2016 administration? You're talking about Trump. I don't think you're talking about me or talking to me. You're talking about Trump when he denied knowing about it, and then he went on to talk about it. He doesn't know anything about it, but he doesn't like this or that, or he disagrees with this or that. And oh, by the way, I wish them luck. Yeah, it's just more bullshit by Trump. Trump totally full of shit. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Shoot, guys. I forgot to plug this in because I remember I was kind of low on battery. I wasn't really low, but I was going to plug that in and I forgot to plug it in. Now I just now plugged it in. See, and when I'm in this app, I can't see what my battery level is at. And I don't want to take a chance of, messing with it. But anyhow, hopefully we're good. If for some reason all of a sudden the show goes just blank, that means my phone died from lack of charge. But I think we're good. Let's see we'll probably go for another half an hour or so. Mr. Spock, more green people. Yes, thank you so much, Seha. That's pretty awesome of you. Bob Carmody, it's a Monty Python sketch. I'm going to go with sketch. What did I miss from Bob Carmody? I might have skipped it. on that because, say possibly again, Bob Carmody. Let's see here. Anyhow, I'll try to not get to go backwards too much because then it would never go forward. See how it says, laughing out loud, wait till the next one hits. Wow. Well, don't promise me don't threaten me with a good time. Bob Carmody, tear down the windmills. Yeah, that's probably another thing on the 2025 thing. Nick Rich, piss on the Project 2025. There you go. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. AMCM, reject Trump and Project 2025. Vote blue. Absolutely. Vote blue hearts. Bonnie Angela, a bunch of golden hearts there. Seha says, the Trucker John is cool. I'm happy to help. I am cool. No. I know it's cool. But hey, hey man. Man, thank you so much, Seha. That's pretty cool. It is very cool of you to do that. Bob Carmody, Mr. Spock gets it. Well, Mr. Spock is very logical. And kind of probably a Monty Python aficionado as well. William says, we need more celebrities to call out Project 2025. Well, I'm doing my best. Oh, you meant celebrities, not anti-celebrities. Mr. Spock, lumberjacks, the giant redwood, the great Scots pine. That is truly kind, Seha. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Very, very cool. Cian says, well, not subscribed. How did my name come up? Don't understand. I don't know, Cian. That's a good question. If you're not a subscriber and someone gifts memberships, maybe it just knows if you ever were just lurking and hanging out. That's YouTube. I guess YouTube, I guess they knew. They knew. Okay, Mish says, TJ, it's pronounced Kamala. All right, Kamala Harris. I'm going to say that, and so I memorize it. Kamala. Nick Rich says, you're planning on more, ain't you, Seha? Like I said, don't threaten me with a good time. Chris says, James Jaramillo, do you like watermelon, honeydew, cantaloupe, strawberries, blueberries, grapes, and apples? Hands you a bowl. Well, there's Chris handing out the bowl of the yummy the yummy fruits. Again. Once again, we shall have the fruit bowl. The fruit bowl shall be in play. So we say. So we say. So, I'm tripping over my own tongue as I speak. Bob Carmody says Trump would never make policy in Bergdorf Goodman either. Good old Bergdorf Goodman. Harry KP, I feel plugged into. Thanks, TJ. Oh, you're welcome. CN says Bob Carmody. Hi, yes, I know that, but I was not in the chat and was not subscribed. And that I don't understand. Or is it linked with Hal? CN, I don't know. I don't know either. It's a good question. Seha says, Nick Rich 56, I ain't started Remember How years ago. MJ Daniel says, it was written by the Heritage Foundation and the Federal Society, and Project 2035 is basically Mein Kampf Part 2. It is the right-wing Christian nationalists' wet dream. That's what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Seha, you MFer. Every time I look down, I'm seeing more memberships. Thank you so much. It is so awesome. Seha is just on a tear here. Hey, look at there. Feet on the Dashboard was gifted a membership. I hear, pray tell, Feet on the Dashboard might possibly be the greatest 8.5-minute movie ever made in the history of 8.5-minute movies. If you haven't seen Feet on the Dashboard, I strongly encourage everyone to go to the Feet on the Dashboard channel right here on YouTube, and you will be treated to the greatest 8.5-minute movie that I've ever seen. Now, having said that, full disclosure, I wrote and directed it, and it's not really that great. But, anyhow, Feet on Dashboard is now a member. Starbones and Collectibles, Thomas Garrett, 0140, Outer Drive. I think I remember seeing Outer Drive in here before. Pastor Bodaster, the good pastor. Stephanie B2. Oh, familiar names here. Tony TB. Sean Let's Play. Clarence Beeks. Sin City, Nevada. I've seen Sin City, Nevada before in chats. I think in house chat. So there might be a connection there. If Sin City wasn't subbed and wasn't listening, maybe. I don't know. Then we got Denise Massey, Carol Alana, Christina Cardinal, Rep Dim, Monica Bauer, Honey Bunny for You. I've seen Honey Bunny for You before. Maybe Honey Bunny for You will come in and chat with us. Would be nice. Six Thick Thistle Sticks. That's a real tongue twister. That's the real tongue twister there on that one. Seth Panfield. All right, boy, look at this. Seha just going with it. Going with it. Rob 4419, Trump could not be a greeter in BG. What's BG? McJet got one. I think I've seen McJet before. Thank you so much, Seha. That's pretty awesome. Steve Sayers says, better late than never. Hey, Steve Sayers. Hey, Steve Sayers, I don't know. I may have been referencing one of your posts from the other day. I don't remember now, though. Okay, there's CN says, Seha, crazy love. Crazy love. Alvin Stoobs here. Hey, Galvin, good to see you going crazy today. Bob Carmody. Oh, my God, Seha, making it pour. Making it rain. I don't know. Thank you, Seha. Let's see. We got Mr. Spot. More green people. Bonnie Agata with the what the fuck? See, Nick Rich, what a nice thing to do by Seha. Yeah, very, very nice. Don says, say how well. I think you have a record for what were we up to now? Like 60 maybe? I've lost count. Say how. I've lost count. Say how says, wait, here it goes. MJ Daniel calling out Project 25 should be the DNC's job, but they seem to have vanished. So I guess we got to pick up the slack, Mick and Jay. You, me, and everybody in this chat. We need to pick up the slack, the slack. And maybe I've been remiss in talking about it. I want to learn a little bit more about it. But yeah, we need to expose what their agenda is, what the right wing agenda is, and it is Project 2025. They want to replace all the civil servant jobs with maggots, basically, and they want to get rid of all these social safety net programs. They want to get rid of all that shit. And we need to expose them. You are absolutely right, MJ, 100%. That needs to be exposed. It should be, sort of like top of the list of things that we expose. Walter McCarry says, all this green and yellow looks like a Stars throwback NHL jersey. Bob Carmody liked the punctuation mark, comma, la. Yeah, okay, I'm going to practice that. Kamala Harris. I need to practice it because she might be president pretty soon. Seha says, I am the Trucker John Blue Wave. You are, Seha. Seha, you the man. Monkey, I have a question. Did you find it hard doing your job when people refused to give you any destination just in case you tried to do the accent? I have no idea what you're talking about. Maybe I should reread it in proper English. Okay, did you find it hard doing your job? Are you talking about my Uber job? When people refuse to give you any destination just in case you tried to do the accent. I have no idea what that means. I'm sorry, Surrender Monkey. My little brain cannot process what you were asking me. Let's see. Bob Carmody, Dr. Bunsen, Honeydew, and Beaker. Sia says, I was lurking, so now and then laughing out loud, happy to be here after how I had dinner and did some work. That is why I'm late. Hey, better late than never. Better late than never. Better late than never. Just glad to have you here, man. We're just hanging out. We're just shooting the shit. Talking shit. Talk some shit. Hush your mouth. Bob Carmody says it's at CN, it's least likely that it has anything to do with Hal, to be honest. CN's got the going. I recreate my own emojis. I'll do it for you live. I'll do it live. Let's do it live. Steve Sayers says, damn the Heritage Foundation to hell. And I couldn't agree more. Could not agree more. Chris says, religion has always been used to both control and grift off of the populace. Off of the populace. And I do agree with that, but I also do agree that religion, or at least some sort of belief in a divinity, has been a way for people to try to explain why certain things happen. Before the science was there, so that there must be some reason, like, why does the sun all of a sudden go black? They didn't know about eclipses or whatever. Oh, that must be God angry at us, or that must be the sun god or whatever, going bye-bye for a minute. You know what I mean? So there's that element too. MJ Dennis says, Hermiston, Oregon, I've been there. Watermelon's so yummy, I grew up just north of here. Harry KP, say how you MF for laughing out loud equal more fruitier. Say how I'm gonna go. All right. Thank you so much for all those memberships. William said if Taylor Swift called Project 2025, it would be a big deal. If she talked about it, yeah, like 1 billion people will instantly hear about it. Mr. Spock, 8.5 minute is not a movie though. It's a short. Mr. Spock, have you never heard of a short? I clearly, distinctly recall that I qualified that as being the greatest 8.5 minute. Well, I did say movie. I didn't say short. Okay, well, it's a short. It's a short movie. That they have complete categories for shorts. Even the Academy Awards, I believe, has a category for best shorts movie. And we would have got nominated probably if the Academy had seen it. But anyhow, it's a short. It's not a feature. It's not feature length. It's a short. Certain Monkey, I do not enjoy feet where my feet are, so I'm going to watch a feet on the anything. 1 foot in the grave is different. I'd watch them. Well, Surrender Monkey, you're just a funny person. And she went cray-cray on you. Very nice. I don't know who that... Oh, you talking about the movie? Did you watch the movie already? Or, I don't know. Barney and Gliada Power, they are addicted to power. Because if you didn't watch the movie, Cian, you kind of described the movie in that one sentence of my Feet on Dashboard movie. Let's see. Say hi. I burned my fireworks. You all have a great holiday. You too, Seha, if you're leaving, if you're taking off. Thank you so much for being here. I don't know if you're still here or not. Thank you for all the memberships. It was so awesome, so nice of you. And have a great rest of your weekend, Seha. And we'll see you on the next one, which will probably be Tuesday. Chris says, hands, trucker, a banana split. Oh, thank you. I love banana splits. I can't remember the last time I had one. Sometimes I go years and years and years between them. But whenever I do have one, it's like, good. Now I want to go get a banana split. I want to go get a banana split. Because of Chris. Jolie says, thanks so much, Seha. It really helps to get people back to the channel. And when any of you disappear, I miss you. I really do. Yeah, it's great seeing some of these names back that I haven't seen in a while. So hopefully they'll come back. And then hopefully I won't piss them off to the point that they leave. Because I think that's what happens a lot of times. Sometimes I piss people off. Mish says, TJ, Adam Mockler is going through Project 2025 section by section. I'll have to look Adam Mockler up. I believe someone has mentioned that name before. I'm assuming Adam Mockler has a YouTube channel. And yeah, that would be interesting. That would be interesting. Rob4419 says, do you think this July 4th resonated with people who are still undecided about the election? I don't know. That's a good question. I know it seems like a lot of us who were already kind of listening, and we saw these decisions, these recent Supreme Court decisions, and we really are in fear of keeping our democracy, keeping our country. And then 4th of July comes around, and I think a lot of us were sort of like, gee, this is a great democracy. It's a shame to lose it, And this might be the last 4th of July where we're actually celebrating while we're free. But I don't know if it resonated overall, But I hope it makes us even more resolute, is that the word? In voting and making sure that Donald Trump never, ever gets anywhere near the White House ever again. MJ Daniels says, Kamala, okay, I think I'm saying it right, Kamala Harris would be a good president in 4 years. I think she'd be a great president anytime. But yeah, we need to get Joe. He needs to run and get elected. So I understand that. Yeah. Dick Rich says, no membership for Mikey the Hunter, thankfully. Wouldn't that be funny? If he got one. Maybe you don't get him if you're on timeout or something. Mish says, not at the moment, I don't think. Bonnie, I'll check. Cian says, nice reaction, John. I was just playing around with emojis, just trying to come up with stuff. And those were just sort of like still or screenshots from some of my, or that one there with me going. I think that was a screenshot from one of my live streams. The other one, I don't know, what is that? Is that mine or yours or who? I don't even remember that. Oh, that was I don't even remember what that one is. Here it could be emojis created in 3D by Chuck and John. My eyes. My eyes. Do 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 do. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm just skipping down a little bit. Sehal, let's play a game. Hey, Sehal's still here. Let's play a game. All right, what game would you like to play, Sehal? Sehal says, yell the word before I spell it. Purple. England. Or no, I don't know. Nick Rich. Let's see. Notice. Oh, Bob Carmody. Pension. Seeing we here. Carrie C. Pennsylvania. Penelope. Harry. Bob Carmody. Penis. MJ Daniel. Matthew Broderick. Word Games. Want to play a game? Mr. Flock. Okay, I'll accept that logic, John. Okay, I don't know what logic you were talking about because I probably said something 10 minutes ago. And Nick Rich, he's still here. Yeah, Seha's still here. The word was penis. There you go. Oh, we're doing it again. Seha, P-U. Puppy. Puppy. I'm going with puppy. Bob Carmody. Oh, geez. Pussy. Oh, yeah. Penis, pussy. Let's see here. Bob Carmody. This is the most offensive wordy ever. Wordle ever. Hey, look at there. There's Jolie putting that link in there for the feed on the dashboard. And I only brought it up because that's my channel, and it got a membership from Seha. Thanks to Seha. Serena Mogan, it was funny to watch a reality show where the dumbest fucker on earth finally got a job and tried to do it and got fired. Trump's number 2 is going to be sloppy and nasty as fuck. Nobody wants to see it. I certainly don't. I don't. Robert Pepone, I'm back. Hello. I have not seen Robert in a long time. Thanks for stopping in, Robert. Good to see you in the chat. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And thanks for coming in and saying hi. It's good to see you. Robert Pepone. Say hi. I guess nobody playing. I thought we said pussy or something. MJ Daniel, Banana Splits was also a TV show I watched. Oh, I remember the Banana Splits. Hey, is Vicky Accardi here? Anyhow, I guess Vicky Accardi is here. I must have skipped over Vicky's introduction. But thanks for being here, Vicky Accardi. Good to see you. And, oh, pustule. That was the word? And who's the first person you think of when you hear the word pustule? I think of Steve Bannon. Misha says, Chris Wright, my son talks about how much better things will be when the old effers fizzle out if they don't destroy it all first. Bob Carmody says, Adam Mockler is like Luke Beasley and seems like a good guy. I watch Luke's videos all the time. I like Luke Beasley. He does some good work over there. Nick Rich, DJT is the bigliest pimple. Say third word. Okay. D. I see the DIC, so I'm going with Dick. I'm going to go with Dick. I'm back. I'm again the world leading player on a computer game. The whole world, not just America. Wow. The whole world, not just America. Well, congratulations, Surrender Monkey, on your leading the world at a game. MJ Daniel says, if there were any real journalism left on TV news, they would spend a whole segment covering Project 2025 in detail in prime time. The American people need to be better informed. I wonder, has Maddow done anything yet? And if not, why not? And she probably will. I know John Oliver, I think, did a big segment. I didn't watch it. I heard about it. I heard it was pretty good. On that, John Oliver's show on HBO, right? Bob Carmody, Dictionary. There you go. That's a good guess. Tim Farrell, Mayor Pete in 28. I like Pete. If he wants to run, throw his hat in. I've got no problem with that. I'm still more of a Gavin Newsom kind of guy, but hey, man, let him run. Let them all run and see who comes out on top. Cian says, hello, everybody. The newbie here. Have a great show, y'all. Thank you so much, Cian. Thanks for being here. Just to let you know, we're here every Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Tuesdays at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Tuesday, 9 a.m. Pacific time, and then again, usually, depending on when Hal comes in on, I'm usually an hour before Hal for a little warm-up show. So it's usually 3 p.m., but when he does the 3 p.m., then I'll do a 2 p.m., stuff like that. And then Saturdays at around 11 a.m., right after Hal does his Saturday show. We do another just Hal Sparks Hangout. But you don't really have to be a sparkler to hang out. Anyone's welcome. All are welcome. The entire internet is welcome here. But that's how we do it. So just in case you didn't know the schedule. Chris says, it's ironic to celebrate the birth of our nation's ousting a king, with SCOTUS saying that presidents are kings. Yeah, it's ironic. Yeah, we're celebrating our breaking away from English rule, from a king, a dictatorship or whatever, and then right on the cusp of SCOTUS with this immunity decision. Very ironic and kind of disheartening to tell the truth. Vicky Accardi says, I'm completely freaked out by my push to get Biden out. It's like the monsters have appeared on stage and it's us. We need to just plow through it. I think all of us, we can through our social medias, just put in there, I'm riding with Biden. Something like that. Let everyone know that we still support Biden. We're with Biden all the way. Say ha. Fourth word. C. Cunnilingus. Well, I can see the first three here. C-U-N. I'm going with cunnilingus. Bob Carmody. Doctor My Eyes. A little Jackson Brown for you. Mr. Spock, I don't know Adam Mockler is good at commentary, but I'm uncomfortable listening to a 14-year-old. I don't even know who he is. I know Luke is pretty young, but he's probably might not be as young as he looks, and he's got probably a very good college education. He's very well educated, very well thought out, very good at critical thinking. Talk about Luke Beasley. I've never watched Adam Mockler, so I need to check him out. Robert Perpon says, I'm moving to Japan if Trump wins. You can get Akaya homes in semi-rural Japan for a song. I don't know what an Akaya home is, but I hope it's beautiful and nice and comfortable. William says, Spock, he's 21. He's not 12. Well, I think he was just kind of joking. He's young, Was I right about Cunnilingus? I don't see Seha doing the thing anymore. Maybe because I'm the only one playing. And it's like Seha's like, okay, fuck it. Let's see, Mr. Spock, he's 21 but looks 14. Sorry, a logical explanation, because Mr. Spock is all about the logic. All about the logic. Sia says, the chat is going slow, and that is why you're behind in the comments, I guess. I'm behind in comments because it just takes me a long time to read. And, like if I read each one, it's just a process. It's a whole process. That's why I kind of skipped down a little bit. Because I I don't know if I could read. I guess I could read them all, but then I would be like 2 hours behind in the chat. So I'm just sort of cherry picking. Here's Sehal. It says President Zelensky can play a piano with his penis and beat Putin's ass at the same time. And with our help, and with Europe's help with the weapons. CN says, yes, Adam is about 21 or 22. Okay, good old Adam Ockley. Let's all check him out. I want to check out that 2025 more. Sorry, Monkey says, wow, yeah, only the whole 8 billion of us, and that means I'm beating Trump, so fuck that guy. Well, that's pretty awesome, Serena Monkey. I mean, that is pretty impressive. If you're number one in the world at this game, that is impressive. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Now, Mr. Spock says that Adam is a lot better than Luke Beasley, but looks so fucking in. Now, I'm a little hesitant, if I want to be honest, about taking recommendations from Mr. Spock, because Mr. Spock did recommend this other dude, and I went and watched his channel, and I found the dude to be completely offensive, and really sort of anti-Biden and anti-democratic. So, excuse me, Mr. Spock, or forgive me if I'm a little hesitant to take your critiques. I guess I'll have to find out for myself. I'll check out Adam and see if he is better than Luke Beasley. Because I think Luke Beasley is pretty good. So if Adam's better than Luke, a lot better than Luke Beasley, then Adam must be one great motherfucker. Say how says round 5, I got your ass. I can see the first 3 letters though, so that kind of, gives it away. Bob Carmody coming right out with Xanax, but then there's a T at the end. So I have no idea. I got no idea. What it is? Then there's an H. Xanthix? Say how says it means bitch. Xanthus. I never heard of that word before. That's a new word for me. That's a new one on me. Let's see. MJ Daniel, Colonel Angus, Christopher Walken on SNL. Okay. Alrighty. Not sure if I remember that one or not. Vicky Accardi says, I wonder if Mexico is ready for northern refugees. Canada is preparing for us. Hey, look, just vote, people. Just vote. Vote for Biden. Vote blue. Okay, I still stand by it. I think Biden's going to mop the floor with Trump on November 5th or whatever it is. Let's see. We got Kimchi, 82 likes and 51 viewers. Randy Rhodes is jelly of that percentage. Wow. Yeah, thanks guys for those thumbs ups. That's pretty awesome, everyone. Lots of thumbs ups, and we got almost twice as many thumbs ups as people watching, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, make sure you hit that thumbs up for me. Robert Perpont says Adam is an Indiana boy, kind of crazy since most of Indiana loves Trump. So he's right in there mixing it up with him. Say hello, Trucker John. You fucking do you like how I engage with your patrons? Why you say you fucking? Anyhow, with your patrons. You mean with the little word thing? It's interesting. It gives us something to do, It's just an added little thing for us to do, I guess. And you gave me a new word that I've never, ever heard of before, so, there's that. Like you say, it's good to learn new stuff, I guess. Let's see. James Jaramillo says, Adam Mockler, get into the trenches with the maggots. He's worth having a look at. Yeah, I will definitely check him out. Definitely, absolutely, 100% positive. just like all the other stuff I say, I check out. Like, I still haven't read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Universe. I still haven't seen any of the Alien Super Monkey Show or whatever that show was called. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get on that. I'm gonna do it. Rob 4149. They push right back onto the maggots. Those dirty, stinking maggots. Get your dirty, stinking maggot hands off of me. Delta Dawn, I'll go with you, Chris. Oh, where's Chris going? To Canada. Oh, Canada. Kimchi hands Kevin the makeup back, says, hold my earrings. Alrighty then. Minus Kevin, I was joking. Let's see. Mr. Bug, Vulcan Mind Nil. But hey, Minus Kevin, thanks for being here. I don't think I saw you in here, so good to see you. Mr. Spock, so long, and thanks for all the fish. Alrighty, Mr. Spock. Kimchi, it's pronounced Xanthio. Okay. I ain't never heard of it before. CN says, vote, vote, vote. The world is watching and hates stinky TV world. Chris says, Troy John, it's the Alien Super Show on MTN. Oh. What's MTN? I thought it was on YouTube. Robert Perez, is this the 4th of July Chuck John Marathon? No. But we are over 2 hours, so yeah, I'll be shutting her down pretty quick here in just a few minutes. Big Hook says, a girl I took to the beach hoping to date ghosted me afterwards from work. 2 years later, I get a letter from her saying she met another guy that night, married him, and now has a baby girl. I don't mean to laugh at your, your situation there, but this seems kind of funny. She met a guy that night that she ended up marrying. That might have been, you might have dodged a bullet there. I don't know if you want someone that you just meet the same day and then you marry them and have a kid with them. I think you might have, I don't know. Well, hey, all the best for her. Hopefully everything works out. Sounds like things are working out, but that just seems weird to me. Kimchi says xanthipy or xanthipie. You say pea and I say pie. Say how you just says, yo, do your messing with me. I deserve it. All right, I'm gonna mess with you, man. Especially on your grammar, your spelling there. Mish says, Mr. Spock, he is worth a peek. He might instill. I can't read apparently. He might instill some. Whoa, is this thing not working? Oh, this screen froze up. What was I reading now? Oh, about Mish. Mr. Spock, he is worth a peek. He might instill some faith in the youth. He's not the only one who is the way he is. He's the way he is. He is the way he is. He is the way he is. Mine is Kevin Anderson. Kimchi is good woman. Kimchi is good woman. This should be, Midas Touch Network. MTN. Oh, okay. Thanks for that, Nick Rich. I am a little slow on the uptake at times. Seha says, Rippy. I have no idea what that is in reference to. Chris says, Midas Touch Network. And I guess I don't watch a whole lot of Midas Touch Network stuff. I do watch Boston Bryant. I think he's Midas Touch Network. I watch a little bit of, what's the other guy with the bandana on his head? Tennessee Brandon or whatever his name is. I've watched a few of his. He's pretty good. I guess those guys are MTN. I don't know. And of course, sometimes I watch some of I guess it's the Midas Brothers. I watch them every now and then. William, MTN is Midas Touch. Midas Kevin says, Alien Super Show is on MTN. Thought of by brothers. MJ Daniel, bummer or good luck, depends. Kimchi thigh pie. Thigh pie? Say how? Ask Siri. Xanthopie or whatever. Okay. I'm probably not going to waste too much time on that word because I don't really see me ever using it ever again besides in this chat that we're doing. It's just not a word I see myself using. I appreciate you trying to expand my vocabulary. But I know I got all the best words already. I got the best words already. Brando. James Aaron, not Brandon. Tennessee Brandon would be good though. That would be a good one. MJ Daniel, I like Blue Dot too. Mr. Spock says it's 420 time. And there he goes, say how with that word again. I'm not even sure how I'm saying it, but like I said, I'll probably never say it again. William David Patman is great. I like Patman. He's good. I've been listening to him for years and years and years. Chris says the contributors to MTN also have their own YT channel support and subscribe to all. I do subscribe to whichever ones pop up in my feed, like that Brando. I think I subscribe to him. Is Texas Paul MTN? Because I subscribe to Texas Paul. I subscribe to Luke Beasley. Is he MTN? I don't know. I just subscribe to whoever I like, you know. Chris says the contributor. Oh, yeah, I read that one. Say how said look it up in the fucking Cincinnati, and then make fun of me. I don't know what a Cincinnati is, but so I don't know if I could look it up in whatever that thing is because I don't know what it is. Nicholas says MTN free law lessons from some of the best legal minds. Say how laughing my ass off. Big Hook. Anthony Davis and Ron Flipikowski are a great watch on Midas. Yeah, I've watched those guys. I watch those guys occasionally. If my schedule permits, you know me, Mr. Busy. Busy. Janelle Walker. Hey, Janelle's here. That is probably my favorite MTM at Big Hook. What about Trucker John? Oh, I'm not MTN though. So. I'm an independent. Yeah, I'm an independent. Minus Kevin Luke, not MTN. No! Okay, what? Was that such a bad thing to even suggest that? I don't know. Sayha says, I need to write a country song that Dame Zathiv Pipe left me. Yeah, get on that, and then let's hear it. I'm always for people making stuff, you know, being creative. Chris says Adam Mockler is, Harry Littman is, Boston Bryan is, etc. Mish, Big Hook. I wonder if one of us ever cut each other off while driving. Could be. Kimchi, Sinek. Oh, I was reading it and then it retracted it. Kimchi Doki, laughing out loud. Janelle says, yeah, I watch all of those too, Trucker John. A Trucker John. All right, that's awesome. Those are good shows, man. They're very informative, and we do need to watch them, and we need to promote them. We need to share those shows. A lot of times I'll share shows. I will share shows. And when I hit the share button, I share them to Facebook. I share them to X. I share them to Threads. Sometimes I share them to Substack. I'll share them sometimes to Instagram. So yeah, hit the share button for those shows and for the Trucker John show. Make sure you hit that share button. Let's get us growing and showing. Whatever that means. All right, guys. I think that's about it for the show today. I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank Seha for the 5 million memberships that he bought for us today. That is pretty awesome. Thank Serena Monkey from across the pond. We didn't see Paul Mannion today. I don't know. He's probably recovering from the Labour Party victory in England. Nick Rich, thanks for being here. Jolie, thanks for being here. Sharing is caring. Absolutely. Thanks, Jolie, for being poolside and blasting the Trucker John live stream show out to the maggot neighbors. I think that's a worthwhile cause in doing that. And thank everybody for being here, man. 42 watching, 90 thumbs ups. I wonder if we can get to 100 if I stayed on a little bit longer. We probably could. But, you know, I know it's 2 hours, 21 minutes. It's Saturday, 4th of July weekend, so to speak. We got things to do. Hey, say how gifted one more, just for good measure. And Sean 12 got that. Anyhow, guys, thanks so much for being here. I'll see you again on Tuesday, 9 a.m. Pacific time. And let's see, anything else coming up? Guess that's it for now. I'm just sticking to that schedule for now. Might do some impromptus, you never know, so you want to hit that notification button. Because if I do an impromptu, it should notify you. You know, maybe I'll do something from the Strip. If you don't know, I do live here in Las Vegas. Sometimes I do walk-arounds on the Strip, or I do and it might not be a live stream. It might be a video of the Sphere, or a video of a Cybertruck. You just never know. All right, guys. Thanks so much for being here. I really gotta start doing some stretching. I gotta stretch my hammies. You know my hammies, because I don't want to pull one. All right, guys. Thanks again. You guys are awesome, and I'll leave you with this little ditty. With a little ditty known as the show is over part of the thing.
Well, it's time to say goodbye. The show has come to an end. But don't be sad, no, don't you cry. We're all gonna come back and meet again. We'll have some fun times, hopefully nothing too bad. We might talk about war crimes, might talk about Baghdad. I doubt we'll talk about door chimes, but if we did, I'd be only too glad. So hostile of Easter, baby, the show is over, but could I ask you maybe to take a shower? No, that's not what I meant, but I couldn't think of anything to rhyme with over. Now my whole rhyming scheme is all screwed up. Oh shit, I should have stuck to truck driving, who I tried to kid. At least when I was out there driving, I could handle a skid, but doing this live stream, baby, has been a real kid. So I hope to see y'all again right here on the Trucker John live stream. We're gonna do it again and again, right here in the Trucker John live stream. Yeah, the Trucker John live stream. We're gonna come back and do it all again. No, this ain't no dream. This is where we win, right here on the Trucker John live stream. No, this time to say goodbye. The show is coming in. Don't be sad, no, don't you cry. We're all gonna come back and meet again.
Well, it's time to say goodbye. The show has come to an end. Don't be sad, no, don't you cry. We're all gonna come back and meet again. We'll have some fun times, hopefully
nothing too bad. We might talk about war crimes, might talk about Baghdad. I doubt we'll talk about gold chimes, but if we did, I'd be on too glad. So hasta la vista, baby, the show is over, but could I ask maybe to take a shower? No, that's not what I meant, but I couldn't think of anything to rhyme with over. Now my whole rhyming scheme is all screwed up. Oh shit, I should have stopped a truck driving. Who am I trying to kid? At least when I was out there driving, I could handle the skid. Doing this live stream, baby, it's been a real kid. So I hope to see y'all again, right here on the Trucker John live stream. We gonna do it again and again and again, right here in the Trucker John live stream. Yeah, the Trucker John live stream. We're gonna come back and do it all again. No, this ain't no dream, this is where we